do like going to K-Town here, there in Vegas, when I'm back there. They have the Ranch 99 market, or the nothing was it Green
Oh, yeah, it's not Ranch.
Green Valley, was it
I know what you're talking about.
Green Market? Something green.
Yeah.
I like going there but it still feels fake. It's like a Korean paint job over America. It's not the same building architecture. The people are not naive to America. They know America. I like when I'm in Korea and they don't know America. You know, you'd be mistaken if you went to Korea and thought that that Koreans are following American news. They're not. They get a very basic understanding of what's happening in America because they're all focused on their own politics. One Korean person said to me, or was it Korean or Japanese? I can't remember which one it was, but they said, or it could have been Chinese. I want to move to America. I was like, why? Because you guys aren't very political. I was like, no, you just don't see it. It's just as bad as your country. Pentaerythritol tetranitrate says, you have some very nice goatee. It's not a goatee, it's a full-blown beard. Isn't this just a beard? Is this considered a goatee?
No.
Oh, maybe that. Maybe this.
That's a soul patch just by itself.
Soul patch, yeah, okay. All
But
right.
you don't have it by itself, so it's
Yeah.
you have to use a beard.
Yeah. Vietnamese has like 0 word conjugation. Oh my gosh, that sounds horrible. Am I planning to learn Spanish? I was at one point. I mean, when we do Spanish, when we finally get around to Spanish with 0, probably. I mean, it's in a holding pattern right now. Sorry if this is gross, but why do I enjoy the fact that a lot of Thailand's public toilets require squatting? Because you're a perv. You're a perv. Name withheld. Same thing it still happens in Japan.
Yeah, all over Asia squatting.
Yeah, Asia. Yeah, squatting toilets. It's actually more natural to squat.
It is, but man,
it's hard.
It can be really nasty.
It's hard.
It can be really nasty. People don't have very active anal, just say.
TF2 Unboxing says only real polyglots know Spanish. That's true. That's why I was gonna learn Spanish, because I figured I'm calling myself a polyglot. No, but I don't know Spanish. Can I really be respectable? No. Do you know I'm fluent in Russian? I did not erythritol tetranitrate. When you poop in your pants on a squatting toilet, you will hate them. Not that I have experience. Pixel, I know you've lived in Japan a long time, and I know that you know for sure because we've talked and met in real life many times. Yeah, I had that experience too, and it's true. It's true. Also, the first time you get diarrhea, you will hate a squatting toilet because you won't have the energy to squat full time. So, I always find the handicapped toilets in Japan because handicapped toilets are always yoshiki. Yoshiki means Western style. So yoshiki toilet is much better on your butt. It's much better. Yes. Asians are good at squatting. Okay, I feel like that's a valid thing. Asians are good at squatting. Yes. Nozo Meme Tojo says, I am Army, but I don't want to be spamming. I'm an Army, but I don't want to be spamming. Okay. Good that. I hope that was the message you wanted me to read, and not the one that you were spamming earlier. Wow, Pixel. No, and your socks are toast with Getty. Getty means okay, wow. Never have I thought about that, because when I have to squat, I take my pants off and my socks off, and I stand on my shoes. There's no possibility of me screwing that up. No Sense says, man, you are legit amazing. I don't know what I said to make you say that. Are you still crushing on PewDiePie? Maybe you could do a collab. First of all, he's not going to do a collab with George Trombley. But yes, I love PewDiePie. I watched 2 of his videos on the airplane. I downloaded them properly from YouTube. And I watched them. I love PewDiePie. What was I watching? It was an older video that I downloaded and I didn't get to watching. It was on the Supreme culture. He made a hat. It was awesome. I didn't even know what the Supreme thing was until I watched PewDiePie. So I get a lot of, what I learned from PewDiePie is a current modern culture. I learned a lot of what's happening on the internet. The Elsa and Spider-Man stuff I learned from him too, for example. Don't you love K-popers forcing their beliefs into your YouTube comments? What? No idea what you're talking about. When was the last time you've been to Japan? I was there for an entire month. I go every year to Japan, for the record, at least twice. I would say once or twice. So I was there for an entire month. I traveled all around the country. That's when my Return to Japan video series is that I haven't edited any less than 6 months, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'm so far behind in my editing. What about Markiplier? Markiplier, I only saw him the first time the other day. I really like him. He is using my book, Korean from Zero, with his mother. I was very excited to see that. His mother is Korean, so I was very happy. And PewDiePie uses Japanese from Zero, for the record. How do I feel about girls with tattoos? Says Nico. I think they're awesome because they're girls. But do I want my daughter to get tattoos? Absolutely not. I don't even want them to color their hair. When you hit a road blockage in a language, how do you have the motivation to keep going, Mr. G? I don't hit road blockages. I just keep learning. I think I take small breaks where I won't talk about that language for like a week or two, but then when I start using it again, I'm so excited I remember all. I feel like I still remember this. Oh yeah, that's cool. And I could read that and I understood that. I'm always excited about it. I don't think I get in a roadblock. I don't perceive those things as roadblocks. When I get stuck, I perceive that as okay. I'm at this point. I just got to get to the next point. I've never had shark fin soup. That is very random, truly. I don't know what you're talking about. Never had it. I don't eat fish. It's against my religion. I'm a vegetarian. What's the next hardest language to learn after Japanese? Japanese is officially the hardest. I don't know if you knew this. According to the DLI, the Defense Language Institute, it's Japanese, Korean, Mandarin are all in the same category. It's a level 5 language in terms of the time that it requires. But Japanese has an asterisk behind it that says especially hard, and I think it's because of the writing system. So, boom, there, that's it. I don't know what it's like for other people. Would you be down, George, if Dennis Rodman used Korean from Zero and plugged it? I'd be totally down with that. Dennis Rodman's a famous guy. The Genki news is that the reviews are now equal. Genki's reviews have been separated. If you go check on Amazon.com, you'll see that. George, thanks for being so inspiring. Oh, I'm just a normal guy, guys, who likes to stream. Joji-san wa metal ga suki desu ka? I love metal and K-pop. So the only other music I really ever listen to is like System of a Down channel. It's very hard. Well, very hard. I love hard stuff. I don't listen to Metallica, yes, but not Slayer. What's going to happen if you don't do some kind of political culture gesture in Japan or Korea, i.e., not taking your shoes off in someone's house or sticking your chopsticks vertically in a rice bowl? As a foreigner, they'll just tell you don't do that. It's not going to be a problem.
I stuck my chopsticks in a rice bowl before. They're like, don't do that. That's what you do if you're dead.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. And they told
That's
you
it.
don't do it,
Yeah,
right?
and I was like, oh, thanks.
You have betrayed my family. I hate you. I got yelled at once when I walked in with my shoes to a friend's house. But I had just put them back on, and I forgot something, and I kind of stepped up to get it, and he was like, "Oh, Georgie, dame da yo." That was the biggest thing that ever happened to me. Looking at your books on Amazon, is Kana from Zero a compilation of books 1 and 2 of Japanese from Zero? Kana from Zero is the hiragana and katakana portions improved from Japanese from Zero book 1 with more workbook stuff. You don't need it. Just get Japanese from Zero book 1 and 2, and you'll learn the kana organically throughout the book. Hiragana from katakana from Zero is kana from Zero. Don't get the. We have to, Justin. We really gotta clean that up.
Oh, I know.
I get this question.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah, just kana from Zero.
You have to answer that stuff all the
I think we should change the name and not call it from Zero too. I think we need to go with that love kana thing or something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
Or hiragana in Japanese. We'll come up with a better name for it.
because it's already, like it's already in book 1, but provides all that. I don't overmind.
Yeah, we don't want people to buy books they don't need for sure. George, I find myself using Twitter to help immerse myself in Japanese, especially since I have a lot of I skipped again. A lot of idiots following me. How do you feel about using Twitter? I think Twitter's great. It's good. I recommend you follow our president. You can learn some really cool English. I'm following Trump on my personal on my personal Twitter. But Obama, I found out, is following me on Japanese Zero. This is like the third time I've said it in the stream now because I'm very proud of that. I just watched David Letterman's new show on Netflix called And My Next Guest Is. It was fantastic, first of all. Obama was the first guest, and so great watching someone actually speak coherently. I miss Obama. Please run again. Please get a third term, even though it's not legal. Is Vietnam a Penta? It is an S-hole country. I don't know. What is it? What is Vietnam?
Vietnam was wonderful.
It's not an S-hole country? All right. Justin says it's wonderful. When did you go?
Just last February.
Last February? Fantastic, huh?
I
Nice.
really enjoyed
People
it.
are kind.
People are really friendly. Yeah.
But are the girls cute? This is very important.
I'm married.
You're married, but hey, just imagine she's not watching. Girls cute?
Honestly, I was my fault now.
You didn't look, but what you did see, were they cute?
I don't know. Honestly, I really didn't pay much attention. We were like,
I sent you there for intelligence.
It was a breakneck pace. It was like trying to get that really good.
Okay, so I met two Vietnamese girls once. I was in the airport I was in Incheon, heading to Japan, and there was these two girls at the machine. And I know I already told the story. I know those of you that have seen it. There's two girls who were getting their ticket at the machine, but they were confused, and I was at my machine, and I got a tap on my shoulder. There was this cute Vietnamese girl, and she just pointed to the machine, and she needed help. So I was trying to help them, and so I spoke to them in Korean, didn't understand. Japanese, didn't understand. My basic Chinese that I had learned at the time, didn't understand. English, they didn't understand. They knew nothing. So I got them their boarding pass, and then we were standing in line, and I pulled out Google Translate. Google Translate has this function where you can speak into it, and then it'll switch to the other language, and then they can speak. So we did that for a bit, and I found out they were heading to Japan. They were sisters, but they were so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh. And I don't know what they were fleeing from. They were going to be working at a factory for 5 years in Japan. And I said, I bet you're going to miss your family. And the younger one was like, no, we're not going to miss our family. Like so. I don't know. All I know is I don't remember what they looked like, but I remember the time thinking, oh my God, Vietnamese. And that's when I decided, yes, Justin, that's when you know me. What?
No, like I said, there's a lot of overlap between China and Vietnam. Anyway, there's so much influence and so much history there that there's a lot of.
Good. I think it's the next good language to learn after Chinese, honestly. It makes sense. Like, connection-wise, right? And the only reason I'm not going to learn Vietnamese immediately after Chinese is because I want to let Chinese sit for a little bit while I learn Russian. So probably in 2020 I'll hit the Vietnamese hard. But yeah, as you know, my motivation for any language is, reason number one is you have to have cute girls in your country. It's just like, it's like a given. It's like a given. If I'm going to talk to anybody, it's not going to be some crusty old man. It's going to be some cute girl. Slam. Okay, so to be clear, Japanese from 1.1 to 4 covers what Kana and Kanji from Zero talk about, but with more detail. No. Kana from Zero and Kanji from Zero are purely books teaching the writing systems. Now, Kanji from Zero teaches a lot of its stuff that isn't taught in Japanese from Zero that are related to the kanji. Japanese from Zero can only go a certain distance because there's not enough space in the book to do all of that. Japanese from Zero are grammar books with writing in it. Kana from Zero and Kanji from Zero are just the writing portions of that books with more workspace. Patrick, I would like to say what you said, but I cannot. When girls are cute, I want to. Yes, okay. Fufu, Park Jimin, lucky. Me lucky twice. I did not say chicks. I did not say that. Sorry for all the questions, but your series comes highly recommended. Culinary Kid 92. Okay, well, I'm glad if your friends have it and they like it, then one of the benefits of having friends that are using a similar book is that you can ask them questions. I feel like that's a benefit. Aidan Sankowski says, George, you re-motivated me while learning Japanese. Good, because one of the biggest things that happens is you lose motivation and you quit. And I don't know you guys, but I know that I understand that feeling about losing the motivation, and I want to stop that. Because losing motivation is not a big problem. Giving up is the bigger problem, and that's kind of soul crushing to say I used to do this thing and then I gave up. Like I used to learn hip hop dance, and then I gave up because it's hard and I didn't put the effort into it, and I still can't hip hop dance now, and it hurts me. And I'm not making a joke. It really bothers me that I didn't push through with that. So we'll find out. Maybe I'll do it again. Yes, Japanese and Korean girls are adorable. That's right. Is Obama learning Japanese from JFC? This is the question I have. Why would he follow me? That's my question. Why would he follow me? He's not following me. He's following Japanese from Zero. So I don't know. Justin, a question for you. When are we going to do finish from Zero?
Finish from Zero?
Actually, we need to finish Japanese from Zero first.
It's a little bit further down the pipeline.
I don't even think we have that domain, do we? Do we even get finished? Oh my gosh. Pretty Dog Hop says, your memory box video was motivating. Really? I almost didn't release it. I didn't know if it was worth it. It was so I didn't plan to release that. No plans to study German. Finns are adorable. Wait, Finnish girls are adorable? Justin, write this on our notes. Finish from Zero.
Countries in general, pretty awesome.
Really?
Yeah. That was just
See, blonde girls would be weird. Blonde girls would be weird for me.
No, not all blonde.
All right.
Well, I mean, at least in Denmark, games are there's a decent number of brunettes. But there are, yeah. Once you get to sweetness, then yeah, you're getting definitely still not normal.
Yojimbo 13. Hey George, what's your opinion on the YouTube apocalypse? I think you mean ad apocalypse.
This new thing, yeah.
Wait, what? There's a new thing?
No, that you must have 1,000 subscribers. You
Oh.
4,000 hours to even monetize that. It's like, dude,
I agree with that. I agree with the new rules, but I hate what happens. Every time I upload any innocent video, I get demonetized in the first day, and then you have to submit a review, and it says, oh, we can only manually review the video if you've had 1,000 views. But that's when I get my 1,000 views, and then they demonetize me, and then it's a much more slower trickle. You have to have 1,000 views within 24 hours, but it takes me maybe a week to get 3,000 views. It's like, you're killing me. And it's nothing in that video. Like, my memory box video got demonetized. My updates on Japanese from Zero Book 5 got demonetized. My 5 learning hacks that George Trombley taught me from Kathy and I got demonetized. Everything gets demonetized for no reason. It just is not suitable for advertisers. Why? Tell me why. What did your computer figure out? You know?
That's just a bad algorithm.
It's a horrible algorithm, and I think the problem is anytime I say anything in Japanese or Korean, it makes it, like I've said this before, but Nihon ni, which means in Japan, when it again, I probably just demonetized this video, becomes me horny in English when you do the subtitles.
And by you just saying that right now,
I just demonetized myself. Nico says, I know that I pretend I'm talking to cute Japanese girl whenever I feel unmotivated practicing. Better yet, why don't you just actually find a cute girl and talk to her? What are the new rules? Okay, so some of the new rules are, what are they? You have to have 1,000 subscribers before you can monetize.
Yeah, like 4,000
It used to be
hours.
10,000 views before you can monetize, but I think they changed it.
4,000 hours of video.
4,000 hours of video?
Watched.
Why? Yeah, but that's, if you have, but if,
4,000 hours can 10-minute clips.
yeah, but that every person counts as a 10 minutes. So if 100 people watch your one video, that's 400 minutes.
That's true.
I have 2 million hours already on Japanese from Zero, so it's not too hard. Alyssa Nicole, why would you do that? Don't promote your Instagram here. Thank you. Do the JFZ 1 through 3 books slowly convert to Japanese? Yes, they are progressive. As you learn hiragana, romanization is gone. By about lesson 10, nothing is ever written in romanization, except for the words that were originally katakana, but that gets removed in book 2, and in book 3 we start introducing kanji. Scott Books then says, why am I asking this? I can just open the book and answer my own question. True. I'm glad you already got the book. Pentethro, erythritol, tetranite. You gay? That's your question? No, not gay. George, have I ever been to New Zealand? No. Justin, have you been to New Zealand?
No, I want to go though.
Yeah, I want to eat some kiwi. Wait, that didn't come out right, did it?
Well, they're called kiwis.
I know, that was a joke. That was my joke.
Yeah.
Fufu Park Jimin again spamming with Bangtang Shonen Dao. Ambragio Sauce Spider says, mushi sareta. Were you? Did I miss something? It's hard to read these I'm scrolling up, Ambrio. Give me a second. Must be sad when the thing you want me to read is not the thing that I read. It's the thing that you say when you're upset. I don't say anything from you, Ambrosio. Sorry. 7% lying. It's true. I have admitted I am 7% gay. Why are you in Minnesota? And tell me the Genki updates. You're going to have to just watch the video. I said it like 9 times. We're here to meet our web developer here in Minnesota, and Genki reviews are now fair. We don't have to worry about that for the meantime. I love you, no hetero. You ever heard that? No gay. You heard that, right? People say something and they go, no gay, right?
Oh.
So this guy Penta says, I love you, no hetero. I used to have a friend that would say, that's so lesbian.
Really?
But then later on I found that he was gay, and then it was even funnier.
Oh.
No, you know him. Remember we went to MegaCon? Wait, you weren't at MegaCon. Was that, you remember we had some people help us?
Yeah, which one? The guy with the longer hair?
No, short hair guy.
Was it that other? No.
Name starts with a J.
Oh yeah, with
He's a real funny guy.
No, he's a very nice person.
Really nice guy. And I've actually stayed in his place twice now in Japan. And I love that guy. No gay. And not even 7% gay, because he's not my type, for the record. But no, I really like, I don't want to say his name because I don't want to out him, but he's a really good guy. But he used to always say, that's so lesbian, and I thought it was hilarious. He's a real funny guy. Israeli girls are cute. Need to have some Hebrew from zero. Israeli girls are cool. Everyone I've ever met's really badass cool. Alright, I'm getting ready to end the stream, guys. How long do you think your books take to get through? I'm just curious. I have a ton of free time and really want to study with these books. Okay, there's only like 12 to 13 lessons per book, so if you did just one lesson a week, which is crazy slow, I think, 3 months? But you can do it in a month. You can easily do it in a month. Fernando says, I fell in love with a Chinese girl I met on HelloTalk. Is that enough for learning Chinese? That's certainly a good enough start. But I think you definitely have to study while using it with your girlfriend. どのように韓国語の勉強を始めたんだってこと。Oh, okay. You're saying, this is Ambrogio saying, how I started learning Korean? I don't think you were telling me, or was you asking me? No. Again, Ambrogio, I'm sorry, your message fell flat on me. I don't know what you're trying to ask me. Am I a fan of American sport? NBA or NFL? No. I'm not a fan of sports at all. I dribbled a basketball once in the gym, and I thought that was awesome, and I bought a basketball. That's where I stand. I learned a little bit of boxing. I have a boxing coach who's actually my coach in the gym. He's also a boxing coach, and I've done 2 lessons in boxing. Really fun. I enjoyed that. And as a result of me spending some time outside of the club with my coach, I have watched 1 MMA fight. So that's my... What do I think of BTS? Fufu Park Jimin, one of the songs that I sing in karaoke all the time is Yogi Ba. I'm still learning. That one, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I forgot the name. Right? You know that song? I love that song. I can't get through it all. It's so fast, but I'm working on it. Love BTS. Look at Jesse. Penta said something out of line and he got blocked. Alright, well, I think that's it, guys. I'm a little bit tired. It is very late here. It's almost midnight, so... Why did you check my channel? I don't think I did check your channel, Fufu Park, you mean? I'll post the Discord link again for those who are asking. I'll be on Discord for a bit too, guys. There's the Discord link. You're famous? Fufu Park, do you mean? Are you? Is it Fufu Park, do you mean that I gotta look at? The fact that you're saying you're famous makes me think you're not famous, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're in Bangtan Boys and I don't even know it. I don't learn the members. subscribers. You're right. I bow down to you. You're much.
Oh my god!
None of my channels have 222 subscribers. So.
Oh my god!
None of them. Egoig doesn't have that. Kareem from Zero doesn't have that. Polyglot George doesn't have that. Jeremy from Zero certainly doesn't have that. So, good job. I hope to eventually be as famous as you. Good job.
Oh my god!
Everyone, you should check out this very popular YouTube channel, Fufu Park TV. Pretty impressive. Like, to get 222, like all three numbers in a row like that, it's pretty impressive. Like a three-digit. Unless there's another channel that I'm not aware of. Let me just check. There's this 4-second video right here. What is this?
Please be proud of me.
I know!
I drew this. Please be proud of me. Please be proud of me.
That was pretty good, actually.
Okay.
I drew this. Please.
It's a picture of a girl with a hat. It's really cute. And then in parentheses next to that it says, I tried. I like your voice, Fufu. Nice.
It was not me.
What else we got here? It's 22 views. 10% of those views are me. Is that another? Oh no, that's 4 Fufu Park Jimin. That's not even you. So Fufu Park Jimin must be someone for real. I'm probably not looking at the right channel. Whoever Fufu Park Jimin is, they are famous. Let's go to. It's a hot guy, obviously, probably in BTS. Let's see. Yeah, very hot guy. Oh, he's the guy that has like the G-Dragon look going in BTS. Yeah, I know who this guy is. He's pretty hot. 7% gay side of me agrees. Someone that I should buy the Fufu Park Japanese domain just to be the same.
Oh my god.
I'm not that bad of a human being, am I? Anyone as a user that I don't like who's gonna buy that game as a domain. Actually, I like Fufu Park. He or she is awesome. Alright guys. I'm getting out. I'm gonna leave now. Thank you for watching. I have to figure out how to. Alright. See you guys later.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bye, people.